10 years.
10 years.
Damn it, yes! Deviously plotted since 2006 and finally here in 2016, Final Fantasy 15 exists. I can smell it, smother it. There is no questioning the hype behind this title, but surely some of you out there are probably thinking, After all, this isn't quite your typical Final Fantasy title. Even some prior fans of the franchise may not know what to expect. Luckily, that's where I fit into the picture. Hello faces, my name is Mr. Alden, and today we talk Final Fantasy 15. What is it? I'm going to tell you right now. Behold, the savior Prince Noctis Lucis Caelum. A name with enough Latin to feed you for lunch. Glorious, high-res lunch. Yeah, no. This bad boy travels with his boy band through the Badlands by request of this old man. Mic dropped. Gentiana. It's just a little in-joke, in case you played the game. Your mission. 2 empires are at war, and to sign a treaty of peace, you must force Noctis with your fantastical powers of people control to marry the princess Lunafreya.
Yes. Yes. You will marry her. John.
Also, it's fine, because he loves her and stuff. I don't know why, though. Your kingdom is on its last legs. The treaty must be signed. After the prince spends his invaluable time hunting monsters, performing fetch quests, fishing, taking photos of every tourist trap in the country, performing fetch quests, sleeping, looking for a
new recipe,
riding a giant chicken, fighting a giant chicken, farming carrots, trying to glitch your save so you can have waifus on your team, finding just the right color for your car, and playing Justice Monsters 5 at every Kenny Crow restaurant. I'm just kidding about the last. And fetch quests. What was I supposed to do? Again?
Marry her.
Duh. Right. Meanwhile, Lunafreya is risking her life trying to convince the gods that Noctis isn't a spoiled brat. Also, minor spoilers for the early game, kinda maybe skip here, now's your chance. Ready? The king dies.
Is that so?
It is indeed.
And it's sad. I don't know why, though. There's a movie for that. That's okay, at least you have your faithful Manso friends who have so much out there Japanese personality that you will never need to watch an anime again. I don't know how they got there or why. Have no backstories. Don't know why, though. There's an anime for that. Gladiolus, not afraid to take off his shirt and read a book at the same time. Prompto, the funny guy who always dies first in every single fight. But I'll be damned if he ain't fashionable. And Ignis, better known as Mummy. The enemy? This guy, that's Luna's brother, and Kef Arden, his name's Arden. Damn it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know anything about them. Don't know why though. A lot of what I'm saying may seem like spoilers, but because of all the material prior to the game's release, it's more like Square Enix wanted you to know stuff before playing, because it never comes up in the game. It's not like Deadman would, make a good plot point or anything. No. Remember these? I put these throughout the video to highlight a pretty important point, and I put them there in the way that I did to show how confusing it is. See, the antagonists, protagonists, and motives of both are lacking any kind of source. And because of that, there's a whole lot of emotional intensity that just goes missing. Another half that needs to be found in some other way. And even going through all the materials outside the game are not enough to justify the lack of that experience. As you may have noticed, while Final Fantasy is known for turn-based gameplay, 15 is not that. Except it kinda has the same pace sometimes, because you always need to drink a potion! Bird stepped on me.
Fatality.
Potion. That smiley face exploded.
Fatality.
Potion. Oh, that now the robot's gonna step on me.
Fatality.
Potion. You can teleport though. That's awesome. And you have an armory of exciting weapons. That's awesome too. Except the guns. Guns suck. If all else fails, you do get to face giant awesome looking creatures that are so big you won't even see yourself on the screen. What is going on? Serious talk time. I had to dig real deep to find satirical content for this game, mainly because I liked it so much. What 15 is a road trip with friends, and I think it captures that liberating feeling quite well. Most of your time will go to driving around, admiring the scenery and exploring all sorts of different biodiverse places. All the while, you immerse yourself in the company of Noctis and his friends, getting to know them and growing attached to them. You'll get lost in that feeling. You'll forget about the story, and that's okay, because it feels like the only potentially complete thing in the game. Just take that road trip nostalgia, add giant freaking monsters, and you've
Come up with a new recipe.
got a pretty good idea of what to expect. The story seems basic, but turns into a complex and emotional roller coaster when there's a story. The gameplay is flashy and exciting, potentially complex even, but only when it works. For each masterful aspect to this title, there exists also a downfall caused, I think, by the project being unfinished. When considering its rocky development, changing platforms, getting a new director, and exhausting hype from fans, as well as the fact that it ventures into new ground for the franchise, it's a miracle that it actually holds up. At the very least, it has laid the groundwork for future Final Fantasy games to build off of. Just ignore the fact that whenever someone speaks, it looks like the cast of a Chinese film dub has just discovered that Trump is president.
Oh, so you got your hands on some Mithril. Mithril.
And take my word for it that there is something brilliant in this title. So, ultimately, what is Final Fantasy 15? It is half of a masterpiece. Thank you for watching this video. Please do comment in that place where you put comments. I would love to know what you liked, what you didn't like. We are trying here at the Gaming Serial to do things right, to get you guys what you want to hear. So tell us what you want to hear, okay? Also leave a little thumbs up, that's nice. It's friendly, you know. If you leave a thumbs up, I will thumbs up your comment. I mean, like physically. You just